I want to go on with this Politico piece. It says a church and a convent were struck in Gaza. Listed among Christian facilities, congressional staffers had flagged to Israeli authorities for protection, according to a series of emails from October. The emails, which were obtained by Politico, show an increasingly frenzied back and forth between Catholic Relief Services, one of the largest Christian aid organizations in Gaza, and Senate staff over an effort to get a commitment from Israel to avoid targeting a number of buildings where its staff and civilians were sheltering. They would ultimately be attacked. Reverend Mitri Raheb, your response.
You know, Israel have been attacking churches, mosques, hospitals, schools, universities. Believe it or not, 11 universities were destroyed in this war. Over 200 schools were destroyed. Most of the hospitals, except 9, are out of service right now because of Israeli attacks on them. But let's come to the churches. You know, this is not the first attack that happened last Saturday that the Pope talked about, because the first attack on a Christian institutions happened to the Ahli Hospital, the so-called Baptist hospitals that belong actually to the Anglican Church. And then Israel had an airstrike on the Greek Orthodox Church, Saint Porphyrius, where they destroyed fully the assembly hall of that church, where 50 Christians were having refuge, 20 were killed, and 14 were injured. And then Israel destroyed a brand new state-of-the-art Arab Orthodox cultural and social center. It costed $6 million. It was inaugurated just a few months ago, and it was made to rubble. It doesn't exist anymore. You cannot see it anymore. And then Israel attacked the Rosary Sister, another Catholic school. This last week, they attacked, and the Pope spoke about it, actually a rehabilitation center for children with disability that is run by the Sisters of Mother Teresa. And they attacked again last week the Ahli Hospital that is now almost out of service, beside the sniper killing these the older woman with her daughter within the Holy Family compound. And you know what? When some other parishioners in that compound wanted to go out to help them and to save them, Israel launched a missile on them, and 10 people from that parish were injured in that missile attack. I'm on daily basis in contact with those 2 parishes to see how they are doing. And I tell you, just a few hours ago, I received again another cry for help that compound, the Holy Family compound, is surrounded by Israeli tanks, and Israeli snipers are all around on the rooftops of the neighboring buildings. And this is just 2 days before Christmas. These are the Christmas gifts of Israel for the Christian community in Gaza. And I fear that this is the end of the Christian presence in Gaza. And you know, the Christian presence in Gaza is a 2,000 years old presence. I mean, these are not new converts. Christianity came to Gaza already in the 1st century. And throughout the last 20 centuries, there was a living Christian work there, and actually an affluent Christian community in Gaza. And I think this community is going to be extinct because of Israel war on Gaza. 3% of the Christian community in Gaza was murdered in these 75 days, 3%.